Hey everybody, Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we are getting into Q&As for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
S.H.I.E.L.D. this time. All right.
What is this, week 6?
I think so.
I keep losing track, Eric, every time we do
Is it
Q&A.
6? I think it's 6.
First question we got is from Billy Lawrence. It says, did you guys notice the guy on the phone with Ward was a World Security Council member from the first Avengers movie?
I did not notice that.
No,
Did you notice
I didn't recognize him.
Yeah.
At all.
Apparently he was
because
one of
the
them.
whole time we're like, who the heck is this
who
guy?
is this
Who is
guy?
he supposed to be?
Is he supposed to be the same character? I have to assume,
I
yes.
think so, yeah, right. It says,
So-
he says, makes sense why he was absent from Winter Soldier's council meeting during the Hydra takeover. Maybe they'll explain where he was during all of that.
Okay, so that guy... Did we get like a concrete answer if he was like actually part of Hydra? Because I think the only thing we really got concrete was that
Well, I think
Von Strucker knew him.
Von Strucker said something about he worked with his dad or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if he worked with his dad, he had to have been Hydra related somehow. And he's also
I don't
like
necessarily
everyone.
have to, but I could see it.
And then Ward said that you're the guy everyone was afraid of until they were afraid of me.
Yeah.
Which, S.H.I.E.L.D's after them, but they're not afraid of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm sure, like, other government agencies are after them, but they're not afraid of them.
So there was a Hydra guy sitting on the World Council.
I mean, that one guy who's that other guy in Winter Soldier? He was Hydra.
Robert Redford.
Yeah, that guy.
The guy, the head of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I mean, he was Hydra, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, head of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Hydra.
Okay.
Someone on the council can be Hydra.
A lot of people were Hydra.
A lot of Hydra, yeah. They're everywhere.
Why did they even bother coming out? They were already in control.
Yeah, no, they should have just been like, we just keep growing, we'll own everything.
Yeah.
Slowly assassinate people. But no, I did not notice that, so that's cool. So thank you for letting us know.
Yep.
SSJG Hawkage says they tried to shoot Lash in the first episode, and he did bleed on the walls and whatnot, but it didn't seem to have any lasting effect on him.
Yeah, we were wondering like if bullets would like affect him or not, but I do remember him getting shot and there being blood on the walls.
Okay.
In the hospital, I think.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. But it seemed to be okay, and we haven't seen any wounds or anything like that with him.
So then the other guys there just were too afraid to shoot him, apparently.
Yeah, maybe he has some kind of regeneration ability.
Maybe.
As Lash. Maybe he doesn't have it as... That's the thing, like, he can transform into Lash, but he has absolutely no power when he's not Lash, right?
I guess. I don't know.
I'd be interested to learn more, I guess. There's a lot of Andrew questions this week, obviously. So
Yeah, exactly. All right, how about Christopher Washington says, why did the episode spend any time on the Agent Banks red herring as Lash? I could understand if it was only Daisy and Mac chasing down this lead, but with Hunter there, it makes absolutely no sense. Banks, Hunter, Coulson, and Rosalind were all in the same train car having their spy talk while Lash was attacking Daisy and Lincoln at the hospital at the same damn time.
yeah.
Did Hunter just forget all of this? Damn, this pushed my buttons.
Yeah, we had crossed off Banks because he was on the train.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it can't be him. So we were, like, left with, like, it has to be Andrew. Because he's, like, the one damn person left. Him or Fitz, right?
I mean, yeah, there really... As far as, like, people that we know in the show, there really
Yeah.
weren't too many options of who was left, really.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, unless Hunter didn't realize Lash attacked him at the hospital? I don't know. How much did they discuss of, like,
Maybe,
different ops and stuff?
I guess, like, the time frame thing was kind of weird because... I don't know. That doesn't really make any sense. Because you figured they would have, like, a detailed report briefing after every mission.
Yeah, but do they share with everybody, too? Or everyone tells Coulson?
I figure if a giant hedgehog monster attacked you, you'd probably tell everybody. It's like, oh, okay, well, all right, well, we were on the train at that time. You know?
Yeah, true.
So it is kind of a misstep, I guess, maybe on the part of the writers.
Yeah.
I don't think Hunter's that stupid. He just forgot about it. I mean, he is like a professional.
Yeah. I mean, he's a mercenary, right?
Yeah. I mean, as professional as he was that episode.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Robot says, who paused at the news article on Will that Fitz was looking at? Remember, Will told Simmons he wasn't very sciencey. Well, it looks like he's actually head of NASA's physics department. Something doesn't add up.
Yeah, that sounds pretty sciencey.
So is that the news article says that he was.
That's what he said. He said he paused whenever Fitz was reading the article about Will, and then it said he was the head of NASA physics. Was it
Physics department?
Physics department. So, and then he told Gemma that he's not very sciencey.
I mean, physics is science.
I mean, maybe he lost his sciencey stuff.
Or maybe he's not Will.
That I think that's what he's saying. Is what something's fishy about it. He could just gave up on science and fact and fell into belief belief and superstition, survival.
Faith.
Yeah,
And maybe he's deaf.
but I mean,
He's deaf.
if he's a physics guy, then he should be able to know exactly what Gemma's talking about in terms of measuring all that stuff, you know? It could just be that we're not supposed to be able to read that article, and some guy just wrote, "Hey, write some shit on this," you know.
A NASA guy.
Yeah, NASA. He's heads of physics. He's a really good guy, you know, and it's just not, gelling correctly. Because technically, we as an audience, we're not supposed to be able to read that article.
Well, I don't know. If I was doing something like that and I was going to show something, I'd either make sure there was a bunch of blah blah nothingness.
Yeah.
Or I would make sure it was something important.
It's true. We can see it.
If fans of a show are going to pause.
Yeah.
And, dissect everything.
True, but if it turns out that that's an actual clue they put down, I mean, bravo for putting that in there, and bravo for Mr. Robot for finding it.
That's what they should have done anyway. So no bravo to the show. Good job, Robot, for finding it though.
Okay, good job.
The Ponderer sounds like a superhero name or something.
Kinda.
Isn't there a Ponderer on Spider-Man? He worked with Madam Web. What was his name? I can't remember. It was in the Secret Wars or something like that, or the Spider Wars. It was in the cartoon, the anime series. Anyway, all right. Ponderer says, heard a theory that the planet Gemma and Will were sent to might be Ego, a living planet that screws with people's heads and wants to eat other planets. What do you think is the likelihood this is true?
A lot of people have been talking about this Ego thing, which I'd never heard of it before.
I don't know what he
And I know people get upset, well, aren't you guys read comics? You're supposed to know every single comic thing that's ever been, ever, But we don't. And I actually enjoy not knowing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But...
A planet that eats planets?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a planet...
It's like Galactus.
Yeah, a little bit. There's also a living planet, in Star Wars and the EU. There's a living planet there, too. Anyway.
Did it eat planets?
No, it didn't eat planets.
Oh. Isn't every planet living in some way?
No, it had a consciousness.
Oh.
I think that's what it means.
This has a consciousness?
I think so. That's what I assume.
Huh.
Not every planet's living, because not every planet has life on it.
Okay. I mean, didn't they find water on Mars?
They didn't find
bacteria?
Life. No, they didn't find...
Bacteria in the water.
You think that if they found bacteria on Mars, you wouldn't immediately know about it? The confirmation of alien life?
It's just germs.
It wouldn't be all
germs, Eric.
That's alien life, Aaron.
It's just germs.
As of right now, we have no clue if it's possible for any life to live on
the
Mars.
rover accidentally brought it on board.
That could happen.
It's just floating around in Mars, has nowhere to go.
But it's not Martian bacteria.
I didn't say it was. I said it's bacteria.
Water doesn't mean that there's life there. It just means that
someone was thirsty.
There used to be water there, and mostly it's crystallized now.
Yeah. Someone drank it all.
Anyway, I don't know what this Ego thing is. I think it sounds kind of cool. But I don't think that this sandstorm thing is necessarily a planet. I mean, I guess Will did kind of say, this planet has some kind of, intention or something, didn't he? And she was like, no, it's just weather patterns or something. I can't remember what exactly the scene said.
Well, I don't know if he was saying the planet did or if it was just something out there that had,
Or this place is evil, not this planet is evil. But no, I think that the thing, whatever it is...
The astronaut.
Yeah, whatever that thing is, I don't think it's the planet. I think it's a entity. Did I say it?
Yeah. An alien. A person. A thing.
Entity. Is
that... Entity.
Entity. I don't think the planet is well, I'm not going to do it.
It's an entity, he's saying.
Yes.
Entity. Entity.
Anyway, so that's what I think about that.
Like a ghost.
That's all I have to say about that.
Mr. Mysterious. Ooh. What are your thoughts on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. throwing away their young Von Strucker when it appeared they were giving the family a stronger addition in the MCU? Do you think more Von Strucker children could show up? I don't think more are going to show up.
I don't think more will show up, but he wasn't dead.
He looked pretty dead.
He was still alive, wasn't he?
Stabbed. He was...
I'm saying he was still alive, wasn't he?
Not by the end. He was at least unconscious, but I think he was dead. He was being beaten.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if it's confirmed that he's actually dead, though. I just feel like he's too valuable of a name to kill.
I mean, you would think so, but maybe not.
But if he is dead, absolutely, it is kind of a waste because that was a cool little reveal, and then 2 or 3 episodes later,
he's just dead.
He's dead.
I mean, unless they did it just to be like, hey, we need to get rid of Von Struckers from movies for some reason, but no, I don't get why they would.
The only Von Strucker that's anyone cares about is dead now.
There's only 2 of them, right?
Well, yeah. Well, there was one. I don't think there was ever a Von Strucker plan for the movie or anything.
No.
Like a kid.
No. Well, what if I don't know I don't know.
I think they got plenty of villains that have to go to like the son of a villain that lasted like 20 minutes.
That's true. They should bring Kingpin in.
They should. That'd be fun.
Swan Pride says, I have the feeling that Andrew Lash will eventually end up in stasis until he can get cured. Your thoughts? In stasis? Oh, like
like what
ATCU?
doing? Yeah. So until he can be cured, because he seems kind of unstoppable.
Yeah.
I don't like. Could you tie him up and he doesn't?
That'd be good for May, I guess.
It would be good for May, probably. It would also be kind of cool because I think that Skye, maybe Mac, but not Skye. I'm sorry. I think Daisy Johnson will definitely not like what's happening, but the need of having to keep Lash and something like that might turn her around on the whole process. Because when we first saw it, I thought, well, that's fucked up. I'll never like it. But after she said the thing, like, look, we can cure these people. They won't lose any of their time. That kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. It still needs to be explained.
It's not just an imprisonment. It's, hey, they're safe for now, and then we can cure them here soon.
Except they never get cured.
Hopefully they do.
Yeah.
I mean, they could. Like, we got a cure coming. When? It's coming. When? It's coming. And then they just stay there.
I'm saying, if they do a cure, that might, like, completely destabilize, like, the Inhumans movie they plan to do how many years from now.
Maybe.
Or
it's just all the really powerful ones that they couldn't catch.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really see a cure coming, but I could see maybe them getting Lash and putting him in stasis for now. I don't know. It's a cool idea, but I mean, I don't know if I want to see Lash in stasis.
I like Andrew, so I don't want them to have to kill him.
Yeah, I know. We need to learn more about Andrew. Why is he doing the things he's doing?
I'd like to see them turn him into like something good, maybe.
Yeah.
And then maybe he joins the team.
Yeah.
Remember that team that they won't let him have, the Secret Warriors or whatever?
I think he might have killed too much.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Coda YD. Andrew doesn't seem like the killing type. Could it be that maybe he's being manipulated, or do you think he's just working alone?
If they didn't have that last scene with Andrew, like being like, "So where is she?" or
where's Lincoln?
Yeah, where is Lincoln? I could say maybe he could be
he's safer here.
Yeah, I don't think he's being mind controlled. I don't think that unless someone has some kind of leverage over him, and that's why he's doing these things.
What though? Like, what's he got? They don't have a kid, do they?
No.
I mean, it's just May.
Yeah.
And does he have maybe his parents?
It has to be him in control and doing that stuff. Really, it has to be. Yeah. So I don't think so. No.
I think it's just him, and he's just. I don't know. He has some kind of vendetta against Inhumans for some reason. On 1112-371, perhaps Andrew discovered that an Inhuman was responsible for what happened in Bahrain, so he goes killing those who he deems unworthy of having powers.
Oh, that's right, because May had that thing with that Inhuman girl,
with the
right?
Girl?
That's
when the Calvary thing happened, right?
Yeah. So maybe that's like his motivation for killing Inhumans? I don't know. He's an Inhuman himself.
Yeah.
Kill himself?
Well, why is he not after Daisy?
I don't know, because he likes Daisy. There's a couple of different things that he could be doing. He could be killing people that are not worthy, which kind of lines up with how Lash is in the comics. He could be killing people that are only from Jae-young's group, because that seems to be the only people that he's been targeting.
Is it? Or has he been targeting like random people too? Like whatever happened to Joe, whatever his name was?
Yeah, that one magnetic guy.
Yeah, the melting guy.
I don't think he didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him?
No. He went after Lincoln. He went after those, like, 4 people in an apartment.
Yeah, which I don't remember. Those guys had already been in.
Yeah, and then he went after the, like, one guy that could sense Inhumans.
The guy that was helping him, right?
The guy that was helping him, but I think he just killed him for, like, getting rid of like, someone that's going to rat him out.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I don't think he's killed anybody else. So he could just be going after that specific group of Inhumans.
Everyone that was in the war.
It could be that. I don't know. We need to have more information about why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Mary Stombaugh says, could it be possible that his Terragenesis happened during his love vacation with May during the hiatus? They mentioned in a previous episode that Andrew bailed on her with no explanation. It seems like turning into a large blue killer porcupine. He's not blue, is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like
could
gray.
Definitely interrupt a second honeymoon.
Yeah, he's like blue-gray. Yeah, they did mention that. Remember, they go off. She takes her red panties. They're about ready to go out on a vacation.
Okay.
And then May says that he just took off. So could have happened on their vacation. He takes some fish oil. It happens. But why does he kill other Inhumans?
I don't know.
Unless something else happened on that vacation. Because it seems too weird that they kind of threw that in there and not have it be part of something, especially when it comes to Andrew.
Yeah. And the fact that he can change back and forth into it.
Yeah.
Like, when is he him, or is it the whole time he's just Lash, and that the other now Andrew is just
and it would be a huge coincidence. I mean, it already kind of is a huge coincidence that, I mean, has he just always been an Inhuman?
I don't know.
Ever since that he was with May the first time?
That's what I've wondered, if he's just, like, when did this all start? Like, has he always been, or did it happen recently?
I think that person is right when they say that a clue is that whole fact about her leaving. Or him leaving in the vacation.
Yeah.
So
I don't get, because she left the first time they were together, right?
Yeah.
And then they worked and got back together, and then he just disappeared.
He just took off. I mean, if I became a giant blue porcupine, I'd probably just take off too. Because I'd be scared.
It'd be fast.
Fastest thing alive.
Christian Lynch also has something with that too, I think, that says, thinking back on Mac's comment from an earlier episode about Lash acting on instinct, maybe that is true. Do you think it's possible he is driven to hunt Inhumans due to his new DNA? Sort of like a natural population control.
Yeah, I like the idea, actually. I mean, it kind of coincides with the whole monolith we were talking about. Like, if the Kree, which we know started the Inhuman process, and it's like an abomination, they put that stone there to fix any problems it has, right? So I like that there could be an Inhuman that maybe does a population control and is like an extension of the monolith. I mean, did he ever have any contact with the monolith?
I don't know. None that we ever saw, I don't think.
Yeah. But I mean, he was there at S.H.I.E.L.D. with it.
Yeah, I mean, they were in the same location.
Yeah.
But I don't think he ever was in the same room with it.
No, I don't think so either. It would be interesting if, like, he is somehow connected with that and the monster. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's not interesting.
Maybe just have it. I don't know. But if that theory with the whole honeymoon theory kind of goes together, then it kind of makes sense that, like, if he started changing and then he had instincts of needing to hunt Inhumans, so then he just left to go hunt Inhumans.
Like, he has to do it. Like, kind of like the bloodlust thing in Arrow right now. Like, they have to kill somebody to be able to take it up,
Yeah, or else they're kind of going crazy.
So he has, like, that instinct. He has to kill Inhumans. I don't know. I mean, with the comment earlier about if he's possibly targeting specific sect of Inhumans, or is he doing all of them? That doesn't make sense because he hasn't tried to kill Daisy.
Yeah, if he has
unless he just likes Daisy.
Maybe just holding back.
Yeah,
because if it's instinct, then he's not killing Daisy, and it seems weird.
Yeah, if it's instinct, he should be able to kill Daisy too without.
You would think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I have an instinct to eat, but I don't eat every food there. There's some foods I don't want to eat. Maybe he's like has an instinct to kill, but he doesn't want to kill.
You lost me. What?
But maybe
if there's food, why don't you eat it?
There's might be like spinach, asparagus.
What's wrong with spinach? What's wrong with asparagus?
Just I don't know, anchovies.
What's wrong with anchovies?
Just foods that people usually don't like very much.
I'm pretty sure how you stay alive is you see food, you eat it. That's what I've been doing in my life. At the last one?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right, guys, that's all for our Q&A for this week's of... I
was going to say, I mean, every question is about either the blue pan or Lash, really. No one's like, what do you think Coulson's going through with Rosalind, Yeah. So,
is he going to get a better hand yet?
Yeah.
His hand just stays like this all the time.
He's got to get that vibrating hand if he's going to start dating this chick.
Yeah. Where did Rosalind get that baseball bat?
Where did she get that baseball bat? She's a fan.
It was like signed by like 1,000 people.
That's another thing, too. I wish someone asked some questions about that because... Is she really into him, or is this all a big ploy? Because she's already created a big ploy with the whole someone broke into my house.
Yeah,
so that they wouldn't have to go to the thing.
Was that real or was that fake?
But did they? I think that was fake, because Coulson called her out on it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But is like the attraction also like trying to mess with them too?
I don't know.
Because all of her things about her are things that hit his list: the baseball, the car.
Yep. But her whole apartment was new furniture.
Yeah.
Books.
So where does the line end there?
A $7,000 baseball bat sitting out in the open.
Exactly. So where does the line end, and where does the romance begin? I don't know. Anyway, ask questions about that.
All right, that's going to wrap up our Q&A for this week's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Make sure you guys tune in tonight for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it'll be on tonight, and then tomorrow will be our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reaction video.
Yes, it will.
Discussion, review, whatever else we end up doing with the video.
All those things.
So, make sure you guys are watching all of those. Make sure you guys are watching our other reaction videos. We have a new Daredevil up. We had some new Star Wars stuff that came out recently. There's Walking Dead been going on. We also have some other Q&As coming out with Flash, Arrow, and all that. So make sure you guys are tuning in by hitting that subscribe button and checking out our new website, blindwave.net. So until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
We'll see you guys later. God.
Oh!